Alright, time for some solo gathering in the black zone. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to use the save portal again, because I just feel like it. 120k silver. That's kind of sad to pay this amount, but if I manage to come back, it's going to be fine. Tier 7, but very close to Morgana's Rest. Oh well, oh well. Maybe I'll go to Elder Sleep so I can die in peace. Glacier Fall Valley. 120k is not nothing. So I kinda want to come back to this portal. But I don't have to. It's okay. I can go southwest, southeast. There I got 2 tier 7 maps. What's southeast? That's not a great place, but it's not terrible either. Tier 7, tier 6, tier 7. The southwestern route could be a bit more dangerous there. Yeah, 2 dismounted people. Gatherer with a saddled winter bear, not beer. Can't really ride a beer, you know. Well, 6 to 15 people here. I think I'll get so far away from my portal anyways. I think I'm just going to go into the... What is this? It's empty, right? Or not open yet or whatever. I do think I remember what it is, but whatever. So, tier 7 map with a big ore area. 6 to 15 players. Somewhat potentially scary, I guess. I think I'll go rather risky this time and I'll just teleport home normally. I'll just pay more. Oops. I'm just going to pay more. I kind of want to take a look at the big ore area. 6 to 15 people is not 100% safe for sure. But I do want to take a look. I want to take a look. It's a perfect area for me. Not really. Are there even tier 8 ore areas? Do they exist? I don't think they do. Do they? They do. Yeah. I remember one map, even also a mountain map. Another mountain map, a tier 8 mountain map with a big gathering area. A static gathering area, not a dynamic one. Are there dynamic ones here? This one in the south? Is this... this place in the south? Is this a guaranteed dynamic gathering area? I'll take a look. I'll check it out. I got 384 learn points. So I can definitely continue using auto learn. Should be enough for pushing up everything, even tier 6 resources. Maybe not, we'll see. We'll see. I think I will not really pay attention while gathering here in the black zone, but afterwards in the roads, I'll probably, like after this run, I will start paying attention, I guess, because I think I'll go down by like 200 learn points at least or something. Does look kinda empty here on the outside of the big area. Looking pretty empty. So I think I'm not going to spend much more time in this map. But instead I'll go into the southeast. And then I probably will not go into Outer Sleep, but to Iceborne Peaks, Iceborne Tundra. And then finish my run there, probably. There is some basalt. But really only some. There was a gatherer in this one. So I'm not very optimistic about finding too much stuff. Another gatherer. Gathering tier 5. Stuff. Looking pretty empty. Some of the resource mobs are gone. 5.2. He must have missed that one. Or he isn't able to gather tier 5. Yeah. Maybe he's only a tier 4 gatherer. Not sure if I should be using mine. This guy is looking weird. I mean, maybe I should be inviting him so I see if he's in a group. But maybe if he's using such weird gear, maybe I don't need to care too much. And I've just seen a lot of people, a lot of gatherers. There are 0 to 5 players in this map, and I've seen like 3 people in this area. How many pieces? 5 out of 9. Is it worth it to kill this thing for this? I'm not sure, but I'm going to do it now. And I believe I've seen something I want to gather in the south. Let's take the ore first. Probably better than the basalt. Oh, well, I'm not sure. 2.4 basically. 1.1. So actually the basalt is better, except that I'm getting more from the tier 6 ore. Like, the basalt is better carry weight wise. But price wise, price per time ratio wise, the ore may be better. There's some ore, whatever. I'm not too optimistic. Smuggler crate, common. How far is it away? Whatever. I'm worth... I mean, it's 0 to 5 players here in this map. I think when it's 0 to 5 players, I'm most likely safe even without a mount. Just going to spam my Q. I'll just bring... It's a green one. It's a tier 7 map. Quality 4. Not sure if quality does anything. Let's see how much I get. It's really not very far away. They usually aren't. It's just that I'm super expensive, you know. I'm just really expensive. I've seen some resources though, which is nice. Ah, okay. What did I get? 1.3. 1.3 favor. 1.3k favor. How much does one chest cost? I think 5.5, right? There's an elemental down there. Let's go there, I suppose. Let's take it. I probably should. How many pieces did the fiber have? Oh, only one it seems. Maybe two. Didn't pay too much attention. This guy again. Another person. I should be gathering it so quickly that it doesn't matter though. Even if he Has an invis skanking friend. Definitely possible. Probably actually kind of nice. This guy is really weak. And he's in a bad guild, so I'm very interested in killing him. Kind of sad that the other guy was there. Otherwise I may have gotten the kill. Who knows? I'll check one more time. He's most likely a bad player. Oh, was I too slow? He managed to get the kill. Am I strong enough? I mean, he's really... I probably cannot win, to be honest. I probably cannot win. Probably not possible. He's worth a little bit though. He wouldn't be able to run away from me, but I'm not able to kill him. Maybe like I can kind of try it, you know. It's a little bit risky, but it's only 0 to 5 players in this map. I can try it. It's okay. It's kind of okay. Like, it's not really worth it, because if he's not really, really bad, which he may be bad, but he won a fight. He won a 1v1, which is a bad sign for me, basically. Because he may just be using these items because he wants to level them. He may have, and he did have the correct spells equipped, you know, so he probably wasn't bad. The things he was doing to fight me were fine. Being a little bit careful in the beginning from his side was okay as well. Because you never may know if I have a friend or not. So he most likely wasn't too bad. Anyhow, I think I'm not really finding enough in this map. Now I'm finding some basal again. Oh. I'm not finding nothing. But I'm definitely not finding much either. Like, it's really not much what I'm finding here. Right. I'm pretty sure... Did I miss some kind of journal? I got 5. Should be fine. I probably cannot win against him. The healing is so bad. Is he in a group? Yes, he is. I was just thinking about actually attacking him again if he was dismounting next to me. He could be ganking me. Him being in a group is kind of dangerous, but it's only 0 to 5 players. Doesn't matter. Am I missing? Oh, okay, it's because I already filled one stone journal. Hopefully I'll find a lot of ore and fiber, so I don't run out of stone cutter journals. Tier 7 forest. Not exactly the place I want to be. From here I want to go to the southeast. I could take a look into Outer Sleep. But, I mean, 5.3 is okay, if I remember correctly. I can take that. I believe, okay, it has become much worse. I don't really have carry weight problems, likewise I can take it with me, I suppose. Not carry weight, but inventory space issues. Really not the best map for me to be in. 1 out of 5. The reason why I don't kill animals. Because they're not worth it. Let's take a look into Outer Sleep. What could possibly go wrong? Tier 6 wood. Well, my stone journal is definitely not getting filled by me gathering tier 6 wood. They're so tanky. Oh, I actually had cooldown on my E. Whoops. Well, those resource mobs are of course quite a bit worse compared to the ore resource mobs, because I don't get the gathering bonus from my gear. So it's really not as good as doing this in the mountain maps. I'm already 20 learn points down. So, but let's take a look into Outer Sleep. Let's take a look. If it has 6 to 15 players, I'm not going to, okay, this person is not dangerous, and, like, his durability on the items was red. Maybe I can actually win a fight if his IP is too low. Not sure, not sure. Anyhow. What was I about to say? Right, if there are 6 to 15 players in the tier 8 map, I'm not going to go deep. If it's 0 to 5, I will go relatively deep, I think. Or like super deep. Super duper deep. I think a tier 8 mountain map is nearby, isn't it? Yes, Glacier Fall Fissure. That's exactly, and it has a gathering area, yeah. This was the map that I was thinking about some minutes ago, when I was thinking about if there's some mountain map, generally if there's any tier 8 map with gathering areas. This is the map I was thinking about. I have been there quite a few times. I mean, naturally, right? Albion is not such a huge world. I've been everywhere, obviously. Except maybe super deep in some Avalonian dungeon things, you know. There I haven't been everywhere. But at some places. Another gatherer. Actually not possible to go this way. He's attacking me. He doesn't want me to take this stuff. Friendly gatherer. Oh well, I mean, this tree is better. This tree is better. But it has less pieces. $5.5K. This guy may have solo ganking gear in his inventory. So if my stack had more pieces, I still probably would have just skipped it. Because I don't want to die. Even though it's unlikely for me to die, I still don't want to risk it. Because even if I don't die against him, I can die. Can die against someone else finding me randomly while getting chased by some ganker. So 16 to 50 players. But there's a big 8.1 stack. So am I going to die now? I think so. I'm worth 3.3 million right now. And I feel like I will die. But what can you do? Sometimes you just have to die, right? That's just how it is. Is this guy in a group? He's not in a group. Which is really good. It's interesting that he went this way. I'm going to change my helmet to emergency shield. Because in this case, if he's using a solo ganking build with a curse staff, he cannot kill me. 8.1 wood is really good, I think. I don't want to open my inventory right now to check the price. I may get invis ganked here. A high level curse staff on cloth can kill me, I think. I'm not 100% sure. Because of my guardian helmet, I may be fine. Emergency shield is the name, I suppose. Unlocks in 4 hours, the 8.4. Interesting that the other gatherer is not willing to risk his life here. But I mean, it's probably not worth the big stack. If you get 100% of it, it's probably only worth like 1 million or something. So I'm worth 3.3 million. Likewise, it's not really worth it, you know. There's 16 to 50 players, but since I've seen the scouts, I'm rather optimistic that those players will actually be in the big area. Because why would the scouts otherwise be there, you know? But it's very possible that there's a ganking group in this map. But I also, like the chance is pretty high, I would say. I would say the chance is pretty high that there's a ganking group in this map. And that they just like run around the whole map one time. And this takes some time, and so like I may get ganked in like a couple of minutes. Because they're done with checking out the whole place. Maybe they check the big gathering stack here like every 5 minutes or every 10 minutes. But there's also like, I don't know, maybe 50% chance that it's just a PvE group doing some stuff in the static PvE area there, which is my big hope. Also, there's some small chance that I survive a gank. So it's like, I don't know. Oh, there's a circle there, which is very close to the area. I don't know if this means that I should get out. I'm not sure. I believe this rather means that it's a PvE group. Like, if it was a ganking group, I think they would be able to kill people. Right? But who knows? It's also possible that there's some let's say, like a 5-man ganking group in this map. This can also happen. I don't know how often this happens, because, you know, you got a problem when you're just a 5-man ganking group with tier 7 or tier 8 gear, and you come into this map and then a real ganking group shows up. Every one of you dies for nothing. You're just dead. No chance. So I would believe that not too many weaker ganking groups would come here, just because it's probably not worth it, because it's just too difficult. After taking the big stack, I think I will leave the map though. The circle, I don't like the way the circle is moving. I'm going to move to the southeast in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Is this circle continuing to move? Okay, okay. This was really dangerous. Even if this wasn't a ganking group, I was dead. If this was some small scale group, I would have been dead. But if it's a PvE group, you never may know how bad they are. You can always fuck up really badly. Somebody writing something in some language. And once again he's writing something. Why are they not ganking this big stack? They must be a PvE group. There's a person dismounted. Mounted up again. Another person. Okay. There's no wisp here, which is really bad. But maybe I can teleport. There's a dungeon. Teleporting for 100k. I mean, you know, my chances of getting out there were really low. Ah, it's super close. Holy. This was really close, man. Ooh. Ooh. I was like, I'm not sure if I will die 100% in the dungeon, but I think I will die in the dungeon. Maybe I'm fast enough, but I think I will die in the dungeon, to be honest. God damn it. I got 780k from the big stack. It's nice loot, but you know, you kind of have to survive. And this definitely was not guaranteed. Do I play Cleanse or do I play Shield Block? Grants immunity to stuns, roots, slows, and silences. For 6 seconds? What? And silences for 6... Ah, okay. Do I play Block or Cleanse? Probably Block, I think. I do want another journal, Stonecutter. I also... Okay, this was slightly incorrect. Stonecutter. Man, this was really close. Almost died there, basically. Grandmaster Stonecutter Journal. And I do want Lumberjack. Man, I survived. It cost me 200k. Silver, teleporting and stuff. But I did get a lot of loot in a very short amount of time, which is kind of nice. But yeah, this map is too dangerous. It's probably not worth it to gather such big stacks. Tier 7 map, I think I know where I am. So I want to gather in this map, and then I want to gather in Iceborne Peaks, I suppose. I'm very close to the place where I've just been, interestingly enough. The Guardian helmet was really good, so I was able to use... Well, I guess I'm going out. I guess I'm going home. Bye bye. 16 to 50 players also. Well, that's another, what was it? 100 something K? 110 probably. So... Float Shoal Fisher is what I'm going to try. It's a little bit rough. I could go to Whitebank Wall. Maybe I should go to Whitebank Wall, to be honest. Southwest, southwest, no, west, southwest. I'll go to Whitebank Wall and see what's going to happen, I think. Yeah. And I'll take another Invis potion, not... Yeah, sure, why not? Why not? Let's take that. Boom, 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 boom. Let's take another one. Just checking a thing quickly. Okay. So, west, southwest. I'll take an Invis potion as well. Too dangerous. Too dangerous. Not worth it with the gear that I'm using. My gear is too expensive. I'm worth 2.7 million. It's just not worth it to risk your life for such a big stack. If it's 8.2, it's worth it. Kind of, if you think that you have a decent chance of surviving. If it wasn't such an area where you have a relatively high chance of actually having a big PvE group, I suppose. Then I probably wouldn't have... I would have definitely not gone for such a thing. For such a big stack in a map where you got no PvE area and 16 to 50 players. 16 to 50 is such a big amount. In such a map, I probably even should be going for it if it's 6 to 15. Medium treasure chest. Tier 6 mountain map. Teleporting costs 50k here. Is there a flexible gathering area? Zero to 5 players. This maybe it's maybe not too terrible, but this map is looking pretty empty. It's not looking too great here so far. I do need to eat my pork pie. I survived though. Finally, I have eventually been ganged. It's been a while. Do I want to go into the roads? And then just go outside somewhere else? Because it's bad here and I just don't want to use the save portal again. Because around Port Sterling right now it seems to be too rough. Hideout map. High Tree Glade is bad for what I want to do. Farshore Esker. Farshore Esker. It's kind of close to Bridgewatch, right? It's not too terrible and it has a... Okay, Arthur's Rest. Oh, whatever. Let's take a look into this map. And let's take a look into this... There's a dead tiger. That's not nice. I think I'll take a look into the ore area here. And I think I'll go to this tier 8 map close to Arthur's Rest and see what's going to happen. Maybe I'll manage to die, finally. Somebody has shortly been gathering here, that's bad. That's bad. I don't think I'm going to kill this thing. If it was ore, I probably would have. But this is looking bad. This must have been pretty recent. Mozzarella. There's nothing in here. Nothing I care about. I mean, mozzarella's pretty tasty, right? Kinda makes me hungry, to be honest. And I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. So anyhow, let's take a look at the tier 8 mountain map next to Arthur's Rest. I kind of feel like it's probably going to be a little bit less dangerous than Elder Sleep. Elder Sleep is just really straight up a terrible map for gatherers. You will just die if you stay too long. Like, guaranteed. Impossible to survive, basically. There's ore. Let's take it, I suppose. Let's take it. Give me your ore. Silly Runed Elemental, why don't you just surrender? Spare us the pain. The person. Oh, it's Mozzarella again. The cheesy dude. The cheesy dude. The Guardian Helm ability, maybe... Do I want it as my standard ability, maybe? All these... Like, otherwise my invisibility potion is useless against almost everyone. But the shield block is really good when people are blocking the exits. There it is really good. Oh, it's so difficult. When I'm in the open, it depends. It depends. So I want to go to the northeast. Could also move towards Bridgewatch to have Sheepa teleporting, because I don't think I'm going to unlock in 1 hour, yeah. Because I don't think I'm going to walk back. It's so far away. I'll probably rather spend my time gathering in the tier 8 map. Also, I'm just not so super far away actually from Bridgewatch. So teleporting generally doesn't cost very much. Tier 8 mountain map. Maybe I'll find some resources. Let's see, I'm curious. It's been a while since I've been gathering around such a rest, what are these things called? Like outland cities, outland rests. I think it's all rests, right? It's Arthur's, Morgana's, and what's the other one? I think they're all rests, right? Not 100% sure. Anyhow, tier 8 map. Tier 8 map next to town, but maybe there's something. Where's the entrance? Northeast. So northeast is safety. Like 100% safety. So it's not too terrible for gathering, I think. The south is super dangerous here. Tier 8 resources are super valuable, so maybe this map is going to be very empty. 6 to 15 players is pretty annoying, not gonna lie. There's a person. This guy is not dangerous. Luckily, but he may be able to gather actually. He's pretty expensive. Not sure why he's using such expensive gear. 6 to 15 players. It's a starting map. There's a medium chest in 90 minutes only though. That's a while. This takes a while. Empty, empty, empty. There's some stuff in the west. I don't care enough. I will probably go to White Wall Ridge if this place is too empty, I think. I'm seeing a lot of empty stuff here. Is there some gathering area? I mean, it doesn't matter. If there's a gathering area and everything is empty, then the gathering area is also going to be empty, right? I'm seeing a lot of tier 8 stacks, just none of them being up. I could check around the south here, but that's really dangerous. I can die there easily. I'm really not sure if I want to use the emergency shield or the block on my helmet. Because it's a really big problem that I cannot use invisibility potions against so many players. And the invisibility potion has saved me there, obviously. Like, without the invisibility potion and walking to the north and teleporting, I would have been dead for sure. All of them got at least bear paws and stuff. Let's take a little look into the south. I still need to die today, right? Still haven't achieved that, and I am seeing some money here. That's really good. Probably like 300, 400k. Somebody died there, that's pretty bad. Adolf Healer was killed by Misery. Really good names. I mean, the first name is a little bit, you know, but the second name is pretty damn good. So it may even be a good player. When does the purple thing open? It's still a while. So 300k is my guess. 390k even. 6 to 15 players and I'm going into the death zone, basically. Like, I don't know if it's such a good idea by me. Another player has been killed. Misery has been killed, okay. By Brutal. This may just be some PvE area thing then. Like, I was thinking about the group PvE area, but it also may just be a solo PvE area thing. Totally forgot about this circumstance, but gankers also check those because people are there. It's tier 8 map here though. 29% enchantment. Another person has died. Can the numbers go down, please? 6 to 15 players. I don't want to die. I kind of want to continue gathering here, you know. Pretty dangerous map. Emergency shield. I really need to remember that I'm using it. I really have to think about that I do have this ability. Very important, because I may forget it. I may forget that I'm using emergency shield now and think that I have shield block, and then I am trolling myself and maybe killing myself, which I really do not want to do. Really 190k. If I make it out alive here, I think I'll be doing good. This looks like a group. He's solo. Okay, nice. Then I can continue gathering. I'll go down here very soon. He declined. Adolf Healer. Is he in a group? He's not in a group. Ah, he was killed, I see. Yeah, he's some person that doesn't matter. Adolf Healer. So, any beautiful resources waiting here for me? Still 6 to 15 players. So far, so bad. Wait a second. There was some tier 7 ore that I do want to take. 8 out of 9. How expensive? 2.5k. Should be really good when I'm using mining gear. Should be really good. This is a person who's solo. Okay. Pretty much impossible that this guy has solo ganking gear on him. I'm curious to check how much teleporting costs right now. 100k. If I go to the southwest, I save like a couple. They are all from the same guild. Should be a pretty bad one at that. Like, names tell you a lot, you know. Most of the time. Most of the time. 8.3, man. That's some juicy stuff. That's some really juicy stuff. I mean, 29% enchantment rate. That's really high. That should be pretty much worth it to gank in this map. Such a high enchantment rate. Tier 8 resources. I mean, stone is not too terrible. There are people. 6 to 15 players. I'm not too scared right now in this situation. But I also don't really want to stay in this map, I think. I also haven't been finding too many resources there. So this map is very interesting because the south is super dangerous. I think I want to check out the gathering area as quickly as possible. I do think so. This map may be pretty empty. Northeast is pretty useless. There was some fiber, but who cares? Who cares? I kind of want to go into the south even though it's super dangerous. There's also like the highest chance that I'll find some juicy resources. Let's get some stone quickly. I mean, hopefully I'll just find some 0.3 resources. Hopefully. On the highest tier possible. The highest tier possible. Hopefully. Of the kind that my gathering gear supports. Hopefully. I did definitely already fill 2 prospector journals, which is very interesting. I didn't feel like I've been gathering too much. The 6.3 ore surely gave me a lot of fame, but kind of interesting. I really didn't find that much. I found some tier 7 ore, I suppose. That's quite a bit of gathering fame. So is this a gathering area? This is just a super empty place, but this is basically a gathering area, right? A dynamic gathering area. Being in the south here is very dangerous. But this guy's not using very dangerous gear. I'll take a look at this map. I'll check out these rocks. Because in some tier 6 map I've checked out these like black dots on the map, which are rocks in reality basically. I've been checking out these places and I've seen resource mobs there. So my hope is that I'll find some tier 7 resource mobs around some of these black dots. I think that's what I'm going to do, and then I'm just going to teleport home. And cliffs, of course. Cliffs always. Cliffs are good. Cliffs are love. Cliffs are life. I mean, sure, like in real life, cliffs are terrible. But here they're great. So... very few resource mobs around the black dots so far, but I've only been at 2, so I'm not very, like, I'm not too satisfied with the sample size. Don't really think I can deduct too much from that. Tier 7 resources for sure take much longer to gather than Tier 6 resources. But I still got a lot of levels to go, so it's going to become quite a bit faster still. What is it? Percent? Bonus, gathering speed modifier. 0.5 gathering speed modifier. You get 50% faster with gathering this specific resource. It does still seem to hold true. There are the resource mobs around these black dots. Let's call them black dots, I guess. The resource mobs are there. There's another black dot. I think I'll go there. I've kind of been there, not really. Walked. I've been somewhere there, but I haven't looked at the black dot. Let's take a look at it. There's no resource mob. I want to find the tier 7 resource mobs. I don't care about the tier 5 resource mobs. Unless there are 5.3. 5.2 is okay. I'll take that. So, the smaller dots, I think I don't need to take too much consideration. I don't care. I'll go for the bigger ones. I've looked at that one. So let's check this cliff here in the west. And this cliff as well, I think. Well, when I'm already checking out the south, which is super dangerous, I may as well check the west, which is also super dangerous. Let's just check the things. But I don't think I'm going to check the territory. I'm not finding enough resources, I think, to really having to consider that. I think I'll take a little look at the edge of the map. It's always possible that there's some stuff, because there's just a lot of stuff. And maybe people haven't been gathering. Here for some minutes. But it's looking pretty bad, right? It's looking pretty bad. All the ore is gone. So I'll continue a little bit. I think I'll take a look here in the south and the east maybe one more time. But I'm probably not going to check the whole... Was there something? No. I'm probably not going to check the whole edge of the map. Well, 5.9, 5 out of 9. 7.1. That's a resource. That's really a resource. This is something. This is some money. What? That's really unlucky. I didn't get gathering bonus there. That's really unlucky. I have a very high chance to get gather bonus with. Or with tier 7 or 7k per piece. I have a really high chance. Must be over 90%, I think. Or yield tier 7, 89%, okay. There is a silly tier 6 elemental. Do I really want to spend my time killing this thing? I think I should. It's a different thing compared to the 7.1 ore for sure. 7k per piece, I mean, that's a different number. But it really doesn't take that long, so let's Since I've found this ore, I think also a 19% enchantment rate, that's not too bad. Every 5th resource being enchanted. Of course, sadly, there are tier 5 resources in this map. If this was a tier 8 map, this would have been crazy. But if this would have been a tier 8 map, this map would probably be completely empty. Like, kind of the last map was also pretty much empty, right? I did find the 6.3, but besides that, a tiny bit of 6.2 fiber. The last map most likely was empty or too dangerous, I would assume. But since I found this ore here, I will probably take a look at the edge. I'll probably check out the edge of the map 5 minutes before the reset. I'm going to teleport back home. Maybe like 3 minutes before. Because I may be finding resources here. Who knows? So far, it's not looking too crazily good. Not looking terrible. I feel like this map should be slightly dangerous at least. I still do need to remember that I'm using the emergency shield on my helmet. It's really good. It's great that we got this now. Because otherwise, invisibility potions are pretty much useless. Which is why I had been using... There's some ore, but it's probably one out of something. It's not enchanted, who cares? I could find what I need. This guy is using very interesting gear. This looks like 1v1 gear, to be honest. Do I rather check out the cliff around the area? Or do I rather check out the edge of the map? I want to check out the black dots. I've checked out this one. I think I've checked out that one also. Do want to check out cliffs, basically. No tier 7 resource mob so far. That's really what I'm hoping for. Just a tier 7 resource mob would be good. But if I found an enchanted one, it would be really good. Would be a lot of money. 3 out of 5. Definitely not completely terrible. But I'm also, as I said, not really finding crazy stuff. Not really getting rich. I kinda... Somebody picked up silver somewhere. Kinda wanted to check out the edge of the map. But I also pretty much want to check out the cliffs here. I've seen this, so I would go... Yeah. He paid silver again? Nah. No, it's this dude. 6.1 fiber there. But I don't really want to stand next to this guy, because he may get the wrong idea. 6.2 or... Let's take that. My main... Oh, that's something. Hopefully it's not... Because fiber? Oh. Fiber had not been too empty here in this map. But I'll take the 50k, I suppose. There's some ore up there, but I'm not going to spend extra time getting there. So let's check out the black dots here. There's ore. I think I should take it. I believe I should take it. And I'm just going to teleport home from this map. Not going to move somewhere else. It may be slightly cheaper somewhere, but whatever. So, tier 7 or elementals maybe, please. Like, these black dots not only have a seemingly higher chance to have resource mobs next to them, but they also usually have high tier resources next to them. normal high tier resource decks. Now the question becomes again, edge of the map or no edge of the map. Because there are some cliffs here. Do I want to look at the lake? I mean, there's only 2 minutes left and it's just random if I'll get lucky or not. It's a weird cliff here. That's a weird one. Not a good one, I think. So I think I'll check out the edge of the map. I think I'm rather checking out the edge of the map instead of the lake, I believe. There's also some black dots coming up. Here's one, there's some. Even. They may be good. They may also not be good. Nothing here. A very small black dot. I don't know if they get better the bigger they are. 1 out of 5. Yeah, this isn't... This doesn't look too good. It's kind of pretty. It's pretty empty. It's pretty empty. Somebody has been gathering here not too long ago. Let's take this. I mean, I can take a look into the east there, right? Doesn't cost me anything. Except maybe my life. Most likely not, though. 0 to 5 players, like, who's going to kill me? Who could actually kill me here? Not many people. Let's take the fiber. 6 out of 9. There's another black dot, there's another black dot, then I'll go into the east and then I'll teleport there, I think. It's possible that going to Battle Bray Peaks would mean having less teleport costs, but I do think that it's unlikely, but I'm not sure. It should be, like, realistically, it's a little bit closer to Bridgewatch, so the teleport cost should be lower if their algorithm is working correctly. If you can even call such a simple equation an algorithm. But who knows? I actually don't know the definition of the word algorithm, so who knows? So let's quickly take a look at this place. Do I care? I think I do. Let's take the ore. Then this black dot and then the east. Maybe there's some 7.3 at the edge of the map. Maybe I'll find some beautiful. They have been taken. Somebody has killed tier 6 elementals there. Tier 6 resource mobs. Tier 6 ore resource mobs. It's really not too long ago that somebody... Oh, 3 of them at once. 4. That's a lot. That's actually a lot. Somebody has been gathering here. 8 out of 9. That's a lot as well. 3k per piece. Will I even be able to reach the east? Once again, found... Oh well, not really. I was about to say I found a decent amount of fiber, but I didn't. Not really. I found a little bit of it, but... The enchanted things weren't very full. Wasn't actually that much as I kinda hoped. Almost getting more money from the couple of 6.3 resources that I found than from everything else combined. Kinda rough, which basically means that the maps that I had been in really weren't that full. That's pretty much what it means. Otherwise I would have gotten tons of money from tier 6 and 6.1 resources. But those were all pretty much taken. So let's teleport. 125k silver. I teleported a lot this run. But sometimes you just have to teleport in your life, you know. I spent 240k, I think, yeah. Wait. I used the save portal, then I teleported, then I used the save portal, and then I walked myself. Did I walk myself? Yeah, I walked myself, roads portal, and then teleporting. So I spent 480k basically teleporting around and stuff. I spent 480k silver cash. But for that I got 2.8 million. So like 2.3 million loot basically if I forget if I subtract the cost for teleporting around and stuff.